Good afternoon. I'd like to thank Valerie for inviting me to be here with you today. My name is Elaine Maneval, and I go to church with Valerie and have known her for a long time and have watched her grow, and I'm very proud of her accomplishment today. I am the general manager of the Schuylkill Mall in Frackville, Pennsylvania. How many of you are familiar with my mall? Several of you, I hope. I'm not going to ask you how you know about my mall. We're not going there. I have a very challenging job, and I'm going to go a little different angle today. I told Valerie that what I would like to speak with you about is just to follow your dreams. I actually went to college for 4 years. I am a Nittany Lion, and very proud of it. Go State. And my degree is in speech and broadcasting. And you're saying, how in the world did she end up being a mall manager? And that's what I'd like to share with you today. I did, as I said, graduate with speech and broadcasting, and my dream in life was to be a television news anchor. That really was my goal. I wanted to do that. I started out wanting to write for newspapers, and I had an uncle who discouraged me because the journalism field was so tough to break into, so I decided to go into broadcasting. Well, when I came out of college, it's very, very difficult to go right into TV, so I actually worked in radio in Lebanon, Pennsylvania for 4 years and did everything imaginable at a radio station except for sales. I had my own talk show. I was the morning drive disc jockey. I wrote copy. I did production and absolutely loved my job. Well, after 4 years of driving back to Lebanon, because I loved Schuylkill County and had no desire to move, I decided to look for work in Schuylkill County. Had no desire to work for the local radio stations, however. My beliefs and their beliefs didn't line up, we'll put it that way. So I actually moved into mall promotions, and I did the special events coordinations at the Fairlane Mall in Pottsville for a few years. From there, I was hired to go into a bank management program. So now I'm going way off track of broadcasting, and I took that position and actually worked in bank management for 2 years, and then took a position in marketing and training in the bank. And from there, I moved into mall management and marketing. So it was a very wide path from graduating in speech and broadcasting to where I am today. My job today, however, is extremely interesting. No 2 days are alike. You never know what's coming at you. One day, Sunday morning, I remember in church, you're on 24/7 call. If you're working in any kind of property management or maintenance, you're on 24/7 call. I remember sitting in church, pager goes off, underground water break at the property, and you just have to leave church and you have to go. 2 nights last week, I didn't have to respond, but I was on the phone till 2 a.m. because we had 2 thefts in Black Diamond Antiques, which is owned and operated by the mall operator, so I'm directly responsible for that business also. So there's a lot of things happening day to day. I work in management, which is just working with my management staff, which includes a security director and an operations director who oversees all the maintenance for the property. It's an 800,000 square foot property, and when you walk into the mall, you may think it's a big mall, but what I'm responsible for is everything you see, everything above it, that being the roof, everything below it being the pipes and the underground systems, everything around it, including landscaping and 8 miles of roads, snow removal, and everything that goes in with maintaining a property. So it's a very, very interesting job. You never do know what you're going to deal with when you walk in during the day. You have to love people. You have to be a great problem solver. You can't be stressed out. You have to be ready to face whatever walks in the door. So if a customer comes in with a complaint, you have to be in a position to be able to solve that complaint. So having customer service skills is extremely important, and working with people is extremely important because you have 60 to 70 tenants and their staff who you're ultimately trying to keep happy. Because if they're making money, people are shopping in their stores, then you stay employed. So from the marketing standpoint, I deal with all of the media and do all the media placement, meet with media outlets and determine what's the best way to advertise them all. And I also try to stay very involved in the community, working with organizations such as Joanne and Schuylkill County Vision. And no matter where you go in life, I think the one piece of advice I would tell you would be to be involved in your community. The community gives to you on a daily basis, whether or not you recognize it, and you want to be able to give back to your community in some way. I also would like to let you know, I came across this quote today and I found it interesting. Failure is caused more by a lack of determination than a lack of talent. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do anything. You find your dream and you go for your dream and you seek that dream. And don't think that today you may be sitting here saying, wow, I'd really love to go into marketing, and 3 years from now you change your mind. That's okay. God has a special plan for you, and you pursue your dreams regardless of what that is. And don't be afraid to change your mind. That's my testimony to you today. Follow your dreams. Be aggressive. Don't be afraid to try new things. And if you're interested in a position that involves a lot of one-on-one skills, overseeing property management, or perhaps even just a marketing role where you can work with the media or write press releases and do that sort of activities, then I'll be happy to talk with you further. So good luck to all of you in pursuing your dreams.